While I learned all about coffee roasting and the fascinating craft of glass blowing, Ben set out to conquer the short but testing Arthur's Seat climb.
Wonder what Lisa's up to at the moment. She's probably kicking back, relaxing somewhere. I reckon let's head back and catch up with her back at mainsail. Absolutely stellar views out through here. This is what it's all about, fresh air and winding roads. Magnificent. It's a beautiful scenic road on a nice spring or summer's day.
This region now has over 200 vineyards and more than 50 cellar doors open to the public. So we're on our way to Dromana Estate Winery, where I hope to learn a little bit more about cold climate wines. As you can probably guess, cold climate refers to the conditions wine grapes are grown in. The cooler it is, the slower grapes ripen, allowing more time for acidity and complexity of flavour to develop. Winemakers on the Mornington Peninsula must harvest the grapes when acidity and sweetness are in balance, a tricky job that often determines the success of the vintage. And you've got something here for us to taste today. What are we trying?
The Chardonnay is a single vineyard wine, a single clone of grape.
Does that mean you just grow the one style of grape and keep repeating that?
Yes. Yeah.
Lovely. So you get a similar taste year after year?
Yes, we do, but it depends on the climate, on what's happened that season. And we've been lucky here, we've had many good seasons, and so the wine is very consistent. And also the winemakers have been here for a long time, and so there's great consistency there as well. But also the terroir, the soil and the climate has a lot to do with it as well.
Okay. And when you're tasting, you sniff it?
Yeah. Yes,
what does that do?
Get some air into it, aerate the wine, and put your nose in the glass and see what aromas you get. And then you can taste the wine and see how it tastes on the palate.
It's very clean, isn't it?
It's lovely, yeah, clean.
Lovely.
White stone fruit, peaches and nectarine, and some spice.
Cold climate wines are considered elegant and refined when compared with their rich, fruity, warm climate siblings. A little subtlety means they match beautifully with a wide range of foods. I love Pinot Noir. I think Pinot Noir is my favourite, so I'm looking forward to this one. The first wine grapes were planted on the Mornington Peninsula in the late 1800s. But it was almost 100 years until the first commercial winery opened. Nowadays, there's no looking back. Vineyards flourish here, and you'll find these wines in shops and restaurants Australia-wide.
Probably the point where Lisa's off sipping a nice glass of white wine. Pretty popular road for motorbikes and cars alike in summer. How far to go now?
Hey!
Hey Lisa, how are you going?
Good, very good. How did your ride go?
Yeah, really good. Nice workout today, that's for sure.
Exhausted?
I am. I'm really looking forward to that coffee I missed out on this morning.
Good. Well, I had a gorgeous coffee at the Common Folk, and then went and saw some glass blowing, and then sipped some wine, so I have been a true lady of leisure.
Sounds like you've had a tough day.
I have had an incredibly tough day. You just wouldn't believe it.
We had a pretty good workout today, so the after seat lived up to its name and put the legs to the test. So it was a good warm-up, that's for sure. So it was really good to get down along the Esplanade and check out some of the nice views once we warmed up, and then give Arthur's Seat a good test. So it was, really good. Got
Good
nice and warm.
challenge?
It was, absolutely.
Good. How did your kit go?
Yeah, it performed really well actually. So I might go and get changed, and then I'll grab a coffee and come back and give you a little bit of a rundown on it.
Sounds good.
No worries. Just grab a cappuccino, please, mate. I'll be back.
Yeah, of course.
So Lisa, we've got another sample of the kit we're out testing today. These are the summer bib nicks from Sportful. Actually found them thoroughly enjoyable to be out there riding in.
Good.
I'll show you a few sort of key features on these that really made them enjoyable to be riding in. On the leg inseam, they've got a nice little silicone strip on here to stop them riding up your leg while you're out there pedalling away, which is very handy, so you don't have to keep adjusting the nicks while you're riding. And the other thing was just the padding in the chamois. So
the chamois.
You did ask me about the chamois this morning, so
I did.
I'll show you exactly what a chamois is, so you know for future reference.
Mystery revealed.
So a chamois is effectively like a extra bit of padding in the same shape as your seat.
They're not your sweaty ones.
No, these are brand new ones. So contoured for your body as well.
So you've got a cushion while you're riding.
You do, and you need it when you're on the bike seat for long periods of time. So this is a really nice chamois. I found no issues with chafing or anything like that. So definitely highly rated. And, contoured to the body very nicely. As I was mentioning, it's a summer nick, so it's got nice breathability. And riding up Arthur's Seat, obviously you get a little bit sweaty, so it wicked the sweat away from the body quite nicely. I didn't feel like I was getting damp or anything like that, so it was really good.
Good, and I see they've got braces on them.
Yeah, so these are called bib nicks. Other traditional nicks can just go around the waist, and you've got elastic around the actual seam there. Bib nicks, obviously, they don't have any elastic in the waist. They come up and over your shoulders. They might look a bit unusual, but they're very comfortable to ride in as well, so you don't have the elastic digging.
Good, and what about the jersey you were wearing?
Yeah, the jersey was really good. Actually, both garments were nice and fitted, so they didn't feel constrictive or anything like that. And the pockets were nice and easily accessible on the jersey. So,
Lunch in the back.
Absolutely, yes. The trusty banana was at hand, so put to good use on the way up.
Great, so another one to add to the collection then.
Absolutely, they're definitely a really good piece of equipment.
Well, there you have it. Ben conquered the Arthur's Seat ascent, and I toured some beautiful countryside of the Mornington Peninsula. This is the cycling life.
Tell me more about this wine, Lisa.
In this week's show, we head to Mornington in southern Victoria, where I'll learn about coffee blowing.